Hi YouTube, this is Stefan here, back after a very long time without posting any videos on YouTube. Thank you for your patience in waiting for new stories to share. Today I'd like to share a story that I found on YouTube, and this is about leadership and giving feedback. Now I'm the type of person who, after years of being a nice guy and trying to please everybody, I'm tired of the person right now that gives feedback really straightforwardly. Some people struggle with that, and I have struggled with that for a very long time, until I really read up on some books and really have a few experiences in my life, in my business, that really changed my perspective. One of the stories that Steve Jobs shared in one of his exclusive interviews, probably wouldn't be able to find any this interview, was he shared how he appreciated that the greatest people are willing to just just give each other really straight feedback. And this was something that I posted on Facebook. He said, like, when he says that somebody's work is shit, it usually means that their work is shit, and it usually means that it's not anywhere good enough, and he knows that he can do better. And in terms of management, and this was something that really inspires me. A man like Steve Jobs, even though he stepped on a lot of toes, but it's because of this kind of feedback that he could create products like the iPad, the thing that I'm currently shooting this video with, the products like the Macintosh, the Mac, the iMac, and these are really great products, really well thought out. And the reason why these products are available is because of his team and the willingness between each other to fight it out and to say it as it is. And so recently I've been very interested in this topic, because of the way I gave feedback to somebody, and how the person took it. It's nothing personal, but it was just saying it as it is. And but the reaction was really negative. I wasn't affected, but I think she was. And so I'd like to share a story that I found just a few moments ago on YouTube, and it was about this. I think his name is Viking Johansson. He is a manager, and one time he was posted to China, and he had been working months in China, and he just hired a new employee, an Indian man from India in Bangalore. And this was the first day he was meeting this man. And he walked into a meeting with this Indian man with another customer, and he realized halfway through that conversation during that meeting, that this man, this guy that he just hired, this Indian man, was not very well prepared for the meeting. So I know he did whatever he could. He actually kept quiet most of the time during the meeting, because it was the guy's customer, but he's the boss, so he kept quiet, but he did whatever he could in answering questions. And at the end of the meeting, after the customer left, he said it as it is. He told the person, the new manager they hired, this Indian man, he told him, this is not how we do this in the company. We don't go into meetings half prepared. We go very prepared for meetings. And he was very stern with it. And the Indian man, he looked down, and he gave a big sigh like that. And Viking Johansson was saying, "Oh no, I went too far." Because in China, how they work things out is just being really direct, saying things as it is. Maybe in the Indian culture it was different. But what happened after that was really amazing, because this Indian man, he looked up, he smiled, and he said, thank you for giving feedback like that. Thank you for being so serious, because only friends would be so serious and share things as they are." So I want to encourage you in your mentorship, if you're a teacher, if in your teaching, in your coaching, if you're a speaker or seminar leader, to just give feedback as they are, and know that you giving feedback, right, without all the fluff, or people like to sort of go around in circles when saying something, without all the fluff, just giving big feedback because you want to support this person or this company, right? it's good. It's a good thing. I think Steve Jobs said this in one of his stories when he said it was when he was younger. Steve Jobs he had a friend which was an older man, and he was a little bit scared about this older man. But this older man taught him stuff, and one day this older man brought him to the back of his house, and he said, "I want to show you something." So young Steve Jobs followed him, and he said, "Go over there and take some rocks, take some stones." So he took some stones, and he put it into a can, and this can was attached to a I believe it was some sort of machine that shook the can, and sorry about the details about knowing it, but this machine just basically shook the can, put in the stones, and just shook the can, and they said, "Let's come back tomorrow." So it was, it started making those sounds, all the sounds, and they left, and the next day they came back, they turned off the machine, they opened up, and inside was this beautiful polished pebbles. From stones and rocks it became beautiful polished pebbles. And Steve Jobs used this analogy to explain how in companies and in teams, people who are grade A players, they are not afraid to rub against each other. They're not too afraid to, sometimes there's fights, sometimes there's arguments, but they know that through these arguments and through working with each other and rubbing off each other, that they polish each other up to be even better, to be gems, to be pebbles, beautiful pebbles. And it's only through this constant feedback and rubbing against each other that they create amazing products. They become better themselves. And grade A players, they are not afraid to do that. They don't settle for C players. They don't settle for B players, and they know, and they don't spend a lot of time. You don't need to spend a lot of time managing their ego, because when they know they are good, they will expect good of other people as well. So the encouragements for you again is to give feedback, and when giving feedback, you can share these stories as well. Just give it as it is. A lot of time is being wasted, and by trying to fluff things up and make things sound nice. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. A few days ago, we just launched the Empower Network version 2 EN blogging platform. We call it the Blog Beast. It's really cool. If you have not checked it out, and you are a teacher or a simulator or anything, and a business owner, you need to get all in right now. Okay, I'm gonna include a link right below this video. Do go and check it out. This new Blog Beast platform will enable you to market yourself in the coolest way possible. Right? It is a blog that can be updated on your computer and on your mobile phone. All right. So imagine having a business and being anywhere around the world, outside, inside, in your office, outside of your office, in your own home, and you can create a video just like this, or blog post just like this, and get people to sign up, and people interested in the information that you're sharing, just like you are now listening to this video. Anybody around the world can watch what you can teach, what you can share, and become your customer. So if you're interested at all, this is gonna be the Blog Beast. He has already created a lot of rave on the internet. This is gonna change the entire internet marketing world. I encourage you to go and watch this video. $3 million has been spent in the development of this Blog Beast, and you get it at $25. Can you just imagine how awesome that is? So do click on the button below, put in your email, watch that video, and I'll see you on my team very soon. Thank you. Have a depending on where you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Bye.